ಲೋಕಸಭಾ ಚುನಾವಣೆ ಸಮೀಪ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ನಿಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಲೋಕಸಭಾ ಚುನಾವಣಾ ಉಸ್ತುವಾರಿಯಾಗಿ ರಾಧಾ ಮೋಹನ್ ದಾಸ್ ಅಗರ್ವಾಲ್ ಅವರು ಆಯ್ಕೆಯಾಗಿರುವಂತದ್ದು ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ಅವರನ್ನ ನೇಮಕ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಅವರೇ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಮಾತನಾಡಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಸೊ ಹೌ ಯು ಆರ್ ಸೀಯಿಂಗ್ ದ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಅಪ್ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಲೋಕಸಭಾ ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್?
You see, Karnataka is a BJP bastion. It is our state. It is Honorable Modi ji's state. And all 20 seats, 8 seats belong to BJP. It will be an absolute win. No seat would be left for Congress. 100% strike rate.
You are saying you will win definitely 28 of 28 seats. But Congress is also in the power in state, and they are saying minimum to minimum 20 seats we are going to win in the state.
You see, people have already made one mistake. And nobody repeats the same mistake twice. Especially the people of Karnataka are very educated and very wise, politically very mature. I agree that there was a time when people were not so happy with BJP work team right at the time of assembly. But what I have noticed is that very time when they were not voting for BJP, they were saying that, no, I am not voting for BJP assembly constituency, but for parliament we will vote for BJP. Secondly, 8 months have passed. Siddaramaia's and D.K. Shivakumar government is an utter failure. They have not delivered anything. Even the 5 guarantees which they had promised, that also is to remain unfulfilled. And more so over that, they have been trying to shield their corruptions. People are aware of that. There were CBI inquiries going against them. They have been withdrawn the permission given to the CBI inquiries. Their corruption could not be investigated, so they created a false organization of Anti-Corruption Bureau and have given investigation to them so that the Lokayukt could also not do anything. So people of Karnataka, they are now very unhappy with them. And they have a feeling that last election they have made a mistake. And this election, they will compensate it to the BJP.
So, but one thing, even before 6 months election was held in Karnataka, Vidhan Sabha election, just because of the unhappiness they have showed in the result, just because of that only BJP is going to has lost already. So do you think that it will return to the MP election there?
You see, that is the reason why will they will return to the... They were unhappy to local government. I will not go for that discussion. But as far as Modi ji is concerned, they are more than 100% happy. There's no allegation against Modi ji. You see, each and every Kannada people, they are fond of Modi ji. Modi ji has been working honestly for last 10 years. And people have seen what changes Modi ji has brought in the country, including Karnataka. People have seen how honest he has been. People have seen how he has delivered to the people. And people have seen that if he has said something, he has done it on the ground level. There is nothing like anti-incumbency. 0% anti-incumbency against Modi ji. 0%. Even negative I can say. Modi ji when came in 2014, he was a national leader. Modi ji of 2024 is an international leader. Is a leader of international repute. And to India, he has given a new image. People are watching it. Karnataka is a state from where many lakhs of people have gone outside. They have watched and they have been telling Kannada people, yes, since Modi ji has come, our reputation in Kannada, reputation in America, European countries, it has increased tremendously. So they are going to respond it to.
So, okay, you had told that Modi is not having the anti-incumbency in Karnataka. But some of the MPs are facing the anti-incumbency in their own constituencies. What do you say about that?
You see, I have not yet been to Karnataka. I am going day after tomorrow. At this moment, this very moment, I would not accept your statement that our MPs are facing anti-incumbency. They are Modi's MP. And Modi ji is one leader who always scrutinizes MPs. I am also MP. I am also being scrutinized by Honorable Prime Minister, sir. He is very watchful.
So see, some of the political experts in the field, especially in the Karnataka, they are saying that BJP wants to win in the state. Means they have to change some of the candidates. Sitting MP should be changed for this election. What do you say? And is there any chances of changing the sitting MPs in Karnataka?
See, I can't make any such comment. I have been watching them working in the parliament. So if a parliamentary democracy is the parameter, then I am happy. But parliamentary democracy is not the only thing. It is a people's democracy. It's a democracy run by the government run by the people for the people. Let me go there and see the things. I am going on day after tomorrow. I will be there for about 2 months continuously. And we will scrutinize everything.
Are you going to visit all the constituencies in Karnataka, or are you going to visit only in the Bangalore, or arranging the meetings and all? How you are going to work in the field?
Obviously, I am going to go all the 28 Lok Sabha seats. I am not a person of sitting in head office and doing the job. I am going there as a worker of BJP, not as a leader of BJP. I am a worker. So my meeting starts with the Bangalore because it is the state capital. That's all. Next visit you will see me throughout Kannada, throughout Karnataka. Each and every constituency will be seen by me, visited by me, worked upon by me. I shall be there personally throughout the time. Till the election is finished, I am there.
So the regional party of Karnataka, JDS, has came to the family of NDA. So do you think that it will gain some seats for BJP? It will be helpful for BJP?
You see, it's a mutual gain for both of us. We also will gain and they also will gain. Alliances are made on the basis of mutual adjustments only. Obviously, we will win and they also will win. Their seats also will increase, and obviously, then only we will get 28 seats. I can assure you, any seat given to JDS, any seat given to BJP, irrespective of the caste alliances. Too much has been said about Lingayas and Vokalingas and so many things, caste alliances. But I tell you, the people of Karnataka do not vote on the basis, exclusively on the basis of caste. They vote on the basis of merit. And you will see both of us winning together, sailing together.
There is a lot of confusion talks about the seat sharing between the JDS and the BJP. Have you got any direction from the High Command or from the BJP leaders about the seat sharing, about the constituencies like that?
See, till the things are declared, what is perceived is confusion. But we are a scientific organization. We have a methodology of working. And we have a deepest level of data with us. So there cannot be any confusion. It will be very, and I tell you, you will see we both of us working as a family, as a brothers, and winning all the seats.
So is there any possibilities of announcing the candidates before the commencement of election in Karnataka?
Just now I cannot make comment on that.
Okay.
Let me go and see what is the factual status of Karnataka. Then I'll come back and then talk to my leaders. These decisions, in fact, are not taken by Prabharis. These decisions are taken by parliamentary board.
So in the last election, Karnataka, BJP has won 25 seats of 28. So upcoming election, what's your target?
You see, we had 25 seats from BJP. 1 seat we have an independent supported by us, and 1 seat we had JDS. So we were already 27. Only one seat is left. That seat also will come to us.
Out of 28, out of 28.
Yeah, definite, sure. Sure to win.
ಎಸ್ ಇದಿಷ್ಟು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಲೋಕಸಭಾ ಚುನಾವಣೆಯ ಉಸ್ತುವಾರಿಯಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ರಾಧಾ ಮೋಹನ್ ದಾಸ್ ಅಗರ್ವಾಲ್ ಅವರ ಮಾತು. ಈ ಬಾರಿ 28ಕ್ಕೆ 28 ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಗಳನ್ನ ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ಗೆಲ್ಲಲಿದೆ. ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯಂಥ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಆಗದೆ, ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಮೋದಿ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಇರುವಂಥದ್ದು ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ. ವಿಧಾನಸಭಾ ಚುನಾವಣೆ ಬೇರೆ, ಲೋಕಸಭಾ ಚುನಾವಣೆ ಬೇರೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಈ ಬಾರಿ ಲೋಕಸಭಾ ಚುನಾವಣೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ಖಂಡಿತ ಗೆಲುವು ಸಾಧಿಸಲಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ಮಾತನ್ನ ವಿಸ್ತಾರ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಜೊತೆ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿರೋದು. ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಅಭಿಜಿತ್ ಜೊತೆ ವಿಕ್ರಮ್ ಕುಮಾರ್, ವಿಸ್ತಾರ ನ್ಯೂಸ್, ನವದೆಹಲಿ.
ಅನುಕ್ಷಣದ ಸುದ್ದಿಗಳಿಗಾಗಿ ವಿಸ್ತಾರ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಚಾನೆಲ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಹೊಸ ಸುದ್ದಿಗಳ ನೋಟಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ಗಾಗಿ ಬೆಲ್ ಐಕಾನ್ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಲೇಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ಸ್ಗಾಗಿ www.vistaranews.com ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟ್ಗೆ ವಿಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಅಂಗೈಯಲ್ಲೇ ಜಗತ್ತಿನ ಸುದ್ದಿ ತಿಳಿಯಲು ವಿಸ್ತಾರ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ಆಪ್ ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ.